morning. Hello. Welcome to another video about the Discovery. Sunday morning, 24th is it? 25th of what month are we on? January 2026. Yeah, you can see, you might be able to tell, you might not, the Discovery is jacked up at the rear. I'll show you in a minute. So after putting it back together, after doing the timing belt and the water pump and the oil pump, took it for a test drive. It was okay, it was fine. Took it to work a couple of days, it was okay. Friday, thought I'll just take it for a blast up the road. Went up, out of town, south. Turned round after about 6 miles, started heading back, and then the low coolant light came on. Because I'd already taken it to work, I didn't have any tools with me. So I'm like, okay, fair enough, we'll keep an eye on it. And then, yeah, when I stopped, it was really losing coolant. So I got home, limped it home, and I'll insert a picture, and basically it spat all its coolant out. That top hose from the thermostat with the clip, the little C clip, rather than the actual hose clamp, had come off, poured all the coolant out. So yeah, we need to look at that, but that's not what this video is. This video is starting to look at the electronic part brake, because the other thing when I bought it, let's put you back down, was the fault, there was a fault with the electronic part brake, and I knew there was, and the chap that I bought it off sent it to be fixed beforehand, but it hadn't been fixed properly. This near side rear is dragging. That was red hot. So when I got back, I put the hose pipe on the engine to cool the engine down as quick as I could. And this one was all steaming as well. And it's got like a drumming noise once it warms up, which I thought was tyre noise to start with. I thought I got a flat spot on a tyre, but no, it's part brake, and it's making that zzz, you know, the high pitched whine thing. So yeah, spare wheels off. You see there's a bit of surface rust that'll need attention. We've got it on some new axle stands. These are 3 ton each axle stands to cope with the Discovery. Got a block of wood in there because it wouldn't go high enough without a block of wood in. And then at the moment they're not even off the ground, so I've undone the wheel nuts. I just lift it back up again a little bit so I can get the wheels off, and then I'll lower it back onto the axle stands. But yeah, I mean, this is a blooming high lift jack as well. And oh, that's me banging me back on the car. Up there, I haven't got much space left up here. I can go a bit higher. Not a lot. Right, I need to put it into service mode, the brake. I'll do that first, and then get the wheels off, start taking it apart to figure out what I need, and then I can order the bits tonight, and then hopefully Friday get it back together, and then see what we think about this engine. I have to take the oil pump out, not the oil pump, I'm going to have to take the oil filter out and have a look at it and compare it to the last one, which I've got over there drained. I haven't looked at it yet. So this is the side, passenger side, left hand side. I've put my glasses down somewhere and I don't know where I've put them. So somebody's chewed that bit up, they've missed. And these new pads, I'll probably put new discs on as well while we're at it. Might as well. So they're a bit grooved and a bit scored, but not too bad. This back plate is holed through there, it's rusted through, so we need new back plates. It's had new upper and lower arms at the back at some point. This plastic cover isn't closed here. That should be closed, so we'll get those back in the right place. And that's why, it's because that fixing there is snapped, so they're rattling round. We'll get that in the right place. A new rear brake line there, look. Yeah, I mean, there's bits of corrosion, but not too bad. This is the rear. The question is, has it had new? No. Right, let's get everything lubed up. ready to start taking apart. Let's go and have a look at the other side. So yeah, I've got plenty of space here to work, plenty of space down here. I mean, the main thing really is making sure that the actual calipers aren't seized and that the slide pins are okay, because otherwise I'll need to order those as well. Right, let's start lubing up and getting apart. So we've got the discs off, we've got the calipers off and the pads off. It looks like it's had a new fitting kit and new actual brake shoes, and the useful thing was everything was not seized because it's had new brake shoes. It's just not been adjusted correctly. Could be the wrong shoes as well, because apparently some of them aren't right. They're too long here so that then they rub here, which is what these are. So they should be shorter. So we'll get this lot off, get the handbrake cables out, get the back plates lubed and get the back plates off, and then we'll start ordering stuff. Then I need to get the cables out as well. Do that in a minute. Let's get the shoes off first. So this is the driver's side. This one's been a back plate a bit too long. It's rather holy, you see. So yeah. Right, and pads. That pad's not sliding in that, it's stuck. So, and there's a hot spot on the disc, so we're going to get new discs, like I say. So we've got the handbrake shoes off. Like I said, the new shoes, these are all free, but I reckon that they are, you can't see it on this one. Is it this one? Or is it the other side? Might be the other side. They're the original handbrake cables, and I bet you it's the cables that are seized because I can't get them out of the back plates. I've got the back plates loose. 3 of the 6 fixings on both of them came undone. Had to drill or grind the others off, but of course you can't get them off. They're not like the Range Rover ones, that, or front Freelander ones. There's not a slot, so you can't just slide them off. Looks like I've got to take the hub off to take that off. So I think I know what we need to order. I just need to check to see how easy it is to get these hubs off. But yeah, the other side's pretty the same. I've got it all loose, but I can't get that undone. They're both seized, both sides. Need to undo that to get the cable out. So I think I might just order a set of cables as well, because a set of cables are cheap enough. So I think we've got a shopping list pretty much. There it is. It just says Land Rover there on the cable. So these will be the original cables. Yeah, so you can't undo the nut on the back, which means if you can't undo the nut, these haven't been adjusted, have they? Which again, why it's failed again. So now I've just left it. I've drilled a tiny little hole at the top of that and plastic nut on both sides and squirted some plus gas in, so some penetrant, and we'll leave that to soak. I've just tried again, can't shift them. So I think so far we've got a shopping list of brake discs, brake calipers, brake pads, parking brake shoes. I've already got a plastic module kit, you know, the cogs to repair the cogs inside, the EPB cables, back plates, fixing screws. Got anything else? Or is that it? I think that's probably it now to repair that lot. Right, I'll see you later. I've got a black mark on my face again. Finally got this one moving. No spring washer. Will that come out of there? Bet you it won't come out there. I bet you that's seized in there as well. Looks like it. And that side removed too. It's a bit chewed up. The plastic bit, but we've got it out. Now the question is, will the cable come out? Probably not. Cable will be seized as well, so we'll get some more penetrant on it. But if we're replacing the housings, the shields and the cables, it doesn't matter, does it? So I've been doing a bit of research, and to get the back plate off, I've got to take the actual hub out. To get the hub out, you've got to take the knuckle off, the whole knuckle. So that means I'm doing the top mount, the bottom mount, the rear link, taking the whole lot out, knocking the drive shaft out, both sides, press the hub out the wheel bearing, which will probably destroy the wheel bearing, just to replace the back plates, which would be why the back plates haven't been replaced. So it looks like I need to order a couple of wheel bearings as well. It's going to be a big job. And then if I'm taking the knuckle off, I might as well flipping change the bushes as well while I'm at it. Hey ho, it's getting bigger, isn't it, this job? Never mind. So I managed to get that caliper on the passenger side rear pushed back in, but it is pretty corroded, is that piston. But this is the one that the actual bleed screw will open on. Let's go see what we can do the other side. So we've managed to get that one back in as well, fairly easily. So we just need to see if we can open that bleed screw when it's back on and replace the bleed screw. I can always replace the bleed screw, I've got some of them. Bit of corrosion on the body under there. Otherwise not too bad. Right, we've got it all soaking. So yeah, just push the calipers back in with an old brake pad and a G-clamp. So next is get the hubs off, leave that to soak. I'll get the hubs off after work one night. I can use my press to press out the bearings, but it's going to ruin the bearings, isn't it? So I think we're there now, we know what we need to order. So I'll see you later in the week when we're ordered. Good morning, it's Friday the 30th of January 2026, and this job is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So I'll show you. Undone a few nuts and bolts in a week. I think Monday, Tuesday night, and that's about it. So I'll come down here. This is the driver's side rear. So that's the sort of state we're at. The chassis is all supported on axle stands. The air springs are all deflated. The caliper's off because I'm going to rebuild the calipers. I've ordered a caliper rebuild kit. This union and pipe here has started weeping. These are all crusty. So it's had a new brake line from there. So I'm going to have to replace these hoses, this brake line, this brake line. We've got the toe links off. We've got this side handbrake backing plate all loose. We've got the bottom loose. We've got the drive shaft out of here. But you have to excuse the rotten license. I can't get these out of here. So it's going to destroy these bolts. You can see I've already bashed that and rounded the end over. So I'm going to destroy that bush because it's seized in the bush. Can't get that out, need to get that out to get this back plate off. Similar the other side, I can't get the top one out. So I'm going to have to cut these now. That's why I've removed all this hardware from here. So that was putting heat on it so I didn't melt any of the wires or cables. Yeah, we're going to have to replace bushes. These top bushes are rather expensive. I mean, I've spent probably 600 quid on parts so far. But anyway, at least we've got the handbrake cables out now. So that's all out, so I can work on getting that out, but I want to get these hubs off today. So next is start cutting. I'll come back to you when I've got these off. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. So you might remember I killed my angle grinder that I use with my cutting disc. I bought some new bushes for it, put them down. Tidied the garage, didn't I think I've thrown them away. I've had to order some new ones. Hopefully they'll come today, because they're what I need to get this off. I can use my sawzall, of course, and my other bits and pieces, but of course, guess where they are? They're right at the back over there. So yeah, I could get my air chisel on the back here and try and hammer it out. That might do it. That's what I'm going to try next. I need to get over here. It's right over there. I need to climb over there. So I've finally got that bolt moving. I can get it out without cutting through it. Bit of heat, bit of a chisel and a bit of the sawzall, and it started to move. Yeah, it'll come out. The thing's going to probably fall off the knuckles, so I'll have to put you down. One side off. And passenger side, I've got the top bolt out. That's okay. That came out okay. I'm still going to refurb the caliper on this side. But the brake line isn't leaking. But I can't get the drive shaft out. So I need to see if I can knock up a puller to push it out. Because I don't want to take all the drive shaft out. What a faff. There we go, so that's how I got that hub off. My slide hammer kit, the jaw bit, the actual slide without the hammer, use that as the push bit, and then hit the end with the hammer to slowly tap that in. A lot of rust on there. So anyway, we're apart. I'm going to go and have a coffee. Next job, press the bearings out both sides and then start cleaning up to start putting the hubs back together. Yes, we also need to decide whether we change these bushes on these, not on that side. So I just need to order one top bush. This is top for that side, and I need to order the brake stuff as well for that side, and one top bush. Do you know, I think we're okay for bushes for now. So we'll just press these bearings out and then clean the hubs up, get the new bearings in, get the new back plates on, get sorted. Need to order the brake bits though, pipes and hoses. Right, the new brushes have arrived for that angle grinder, so let's fit these before I flipping lose them again. Air grease is all dried up in this one. This is the driver's side, so we've got to see if we can get this snap ring out. There we are. Next, push that bearing out again. Not again. Push this bearing out. Old snap ring, old bearing. I put the new brushes in my angle grinder. Don't work, it's dead, need to buy another. We're pushing out 3 tons. There we go. So yeah, I just need to change that one because that's where I nicked it trying to get that bolt out. So a bit more cleaning up on these yet before I reassemble. So these are Timken bearings. So next we've got to get the inner races off the actual wheel hubs. You know, that bit. We've got to get this bit off. To get them off you have to put a cut in them and then chisel them off. Do that. One off without marking the hub. Next. Tiniest little line just there. So do the next one. It's this side. This side, passenger side. Number 2 off, driver's side. So that one, tiny little line. Be fine. Right. Clean up. So this is the driver's side. De-rusted, cleaned up. It'll clean up a little bit more yet, but I'm not going to paint them. I'm just going to shove them back on. But you can see I need a bush for that top one. I've not ordered one, so I need to order one of them. And I need to get that little remains of that bolt out of there. So there's a little bit more de-rusting to do yet, and then we'll get ready to press that bolt out, that bush out. So I've cut a slot in the top of that. I've had heat on it. I've got to be careful because of the rubbers, so I'm just going to leave it soaking. It's soaking the right way now, because obviously you can see all the penetrating fluid going down there. So I've pressed that bush out that I need to replace on this driver's side upper bush. Still can't get that out. I've given it heat, I've taken that clip off, I've soaked it, I've hit it, so I'm just going to leave it soaking, and then we'll try again tomorrow with more heat. And if I have to, I'll press this bush out as well, so I can get even loads of heat on it. And if I have to, I'll drill it out. Don't want to drill it out, can drill it out. Welded a nut on, we're getting it out now. It's coming. So just run a tap down that, and I can clean it up, get the wheel bearing in next. It's still ta-da! Right, next let's press this bearing in next. So this is the passenger side rear hub, and then we can get the back plate on this one, and then we can get this hub back on and all the bolts back in. So got my stuff for these ones from LR Centre Limited, listed as an NTN bearing, SNR, Japanese bearing. We're just going to check it first, compare it to the last one. It comes with the correct nut, but of course I didn't know. New circlip. We'll just compare it to the old one. Notice I've taken my dirty gloves off. Yep. Right, so we can get that pressed in. Just going to try it. So yeah, you might be able to make out it's got NTN just there. Just on that inner vase. That's Merlin trying to come in. I'm not letting him in. Right, so we want to press that in this way. We'll get set up what we're going to use to press it in with. Let's see. So I'm putting the NTN up, the lightest coat of grease in there. And then we're going to use I just want to press on the outside. Won't just press on the outside. That won't just press on the outside. I'm going to have to cut up another old bearing. So what I'm going to use to press it in with is this old bearing. I'm going to get all the innards out. I'm going to slit it. And then, that's not the right one. This one. Yeah, this one, there's less damage on this one. The edges are good, so I'm going to slit it, cut it, and then we'll use that as our press tool. It says do not disassemble, made in America, Timken. That's what we're going to use. Disassemble it. There you go, just press the middle out. That'll do the job. Final bit. I think. Yep. It's down. NTN on that side. Let's get the snap ring in next. Snap ring's over there. No, it's not. Snap ring's in the box. New snap ring. There you go, I got it in. Did it off camera. Right, back plate's on next. And then compress the actual hub bit in. the wheel bearing. So 2 new black plates, LR048812, LR048810. I think that's that side. Because when you put this on the car, on this side, it's the correct way around. Like that. So that's this side. And the only thing is that going to fit over there with that there? Medium strength Loctite. 3 of these. SYP 5020G. Open these little M6 Torx, and then we'll put them in. Too much. There we go, that'll be it. Can torque them, I suppose. They'll be okay. Right, wheel bearing in. Get the idea. Nice, so this one can go back on there. I'm going to go and have a coffee first. I've still not had that coffee. It's time to go and have that coffee. So I've got this back on here. Got the bolts back in. They're not done up. Got to start taking this out. That's just why we're actually doing it, is to sort the handbrake. I've just got a old hub nut on here for now, even though this old hub nut hasn't actually been staked over. But we've got new ones. That was just to stop it coming out. Oh, so it's not actually been staked over, that one. But we've got new ones. Yeah, I might actually think about replacing these brake lines and hoses on this upper link as well. Like I say, that upper one has been replaced, the body one, but that's looking a bit crusty in there. So while I'm taking brake calipers off to refurb them, I might do that, just bleed it at once. So it's this line that goes underneath the hard line, and it comes up on the top to that hose, that top hose, and then the bottom hose to the actual caliper. Might get them. Right, let's go and have that coffee. Start getting these out. Pressing the wheel bearing into that one next. I can do that. That's that one in there, and the circlip in there. I won't put the back plate on or anything on this one though until I've done that bush, because it'll make it easier to press that bush in without all the other stuff in. So I've got a big plastic bag somewhere. I'll shove this in a big plastic bag. So we're just in the process of fitting a new piston and seals and everything. I got the bleed screw out, I heated it up, put it in the vise. That's still tight going in. I think somebody's cross-threaded the thread at some point, but it works. Cleaned up the slides, done all that. We'll take the slides out, we've got new rubbers. So I've got a kit from French Tech Brake on eBay with genuine seals and stuff. So yeah, we'll get that done. New seal, new piston, new dust seal. I've just got to hook that into the lip on the inside now, which is trickier. So that's this one done. We're a bit of a faff to do. You're better to put the inner seal in first, then put that seal into the piston, into the housing, sorry, to the caliper, then gently get the piston into the rubbers. It's the best way to do it. So now we're doing the slide pins, got new rubbers, we'll put some new grease on. Ceramic grease, metal free permanent lubricant for disc brakes. Mintex stuff, had this a while. New rubber. Good. So start to clean this one up now. Get the pads out, clean it up. I think it might be time for lunch first though. So I've had lunch. I'm not going to do much more this weekend, I don't think. So we're just going to now impact gun and that to get this caliper off so that I can go and refurb this one, clean it up. I'll probably do that tomorrow now though, I've had enough time today. So we need to get that down there. That's a 14mm socket. Impact gun on there, just undo that gently. Leave that draining down here into my container. And then I can clean that up maybe later. There we go, so caliper off. It comes off pretty easily with the impact gun. It only takes 2 seconds and I've got it on its lowest setting. Yeah, it's a bit nasty, so we'll give that a good clean. So that's the caliper by a brush cleaned up. Not bad, it's okay, it'll do. Right, so if I put that over there, we should get the piston starting to come out. Ow, ow, I got it. Ah, that hit my finger, that did, as it went bang. Oh, just kept working it backwards and forwards. Ouch. Plus gas down it. Kept working it, backwards and forwards, it's come out. Whoa, that hurt. So just hook that one out. You can see it's got the colours on. This is genuine, this is original. The ones in the kit are the same. So now we can clean all that out. Brake fluid cleaner. Brake cleaner is the word, isn't it? All cleaned up, ready to put back together. So we'll put the seal in, put the piston in like we did with the other one, and then I'll bung it back on the car. Another new piston. Oh, my finger's really sore. So piston, we'll get some more brake grease on it and then we'll shove it in. There we go, so that's that one done. Ready to put back on the car. So I'll leave it at that for this episode. I'll carry on in the next one. Thanks for watching. See you next time.